Hi Leo, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your December 2018 reading. All right, let's start with present situation. This is what you're coming into the month of December with. Okay, it's right away I'm getting an element of patience. So there is something that you're going to be working on in the fall winter. So this is interesting because I'm automatically drawn to those countries that are in summer right now. But I am talking about December. So, so let's just say there's an element of waiting for the process to be realized, I guess, in the next few months, the fall winter season. Okay, and so if you're in the summer, then this would be something that would pertain to you. So whatever you're working on now may not be realized until the winter or the fall season hits. I'm also getting music for manifesting. So for some of you, you know, if you're musicians, this is what you're working with over the months of the winter season right now. So, you know, take that time to work on it right now because it looks like it'll take a while for whatever you're working on to actually manifest. Now the block is, so rejoice and celebration. Could be that the holidays are taking up a lot of your time right now, so you're not spending a lot of time on your work. But it also says pay attention to the signs and guidance. So I feel like there's an element of trusting in your intuition too. So if you feel like this isn't the right time, there's a number 3 too. So I feel like within the next 3 months, you could have other obligations that you need to deal with right now, but pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. So it's okay if you don't have time to work on this project. You know, wait until the ideal time to occur before you can move forward with it, because it might take a few months to get it to where you want it to be. Now the advice here is, you know, obstacles and challenges, and the number 5 is generally temporary, but I feel too this is more of a spiritual, so there may be things that you need to change. It could be you taking some time out for yourself on a spiritual level. You may see things differently within this project that you're working on over the months. And this also says explore your options. So there may be other things that you need to look at before finalizing on this project. You know, perhaps you're going down a certain path and you have a certain idea in your head, a certain perspective about this project. And this is saying, well, you haven't really looked at these other options that might be actually better. So I'm just going to give you an example. If you're a songwriter and you're writing a song and you're writing the music, but something isn't quite fitting right, and it's because you need to reach another level, or there may be some challenges. You may have to edit this and edit that, get the music just right, or the words just right, working together, and you haven't thought of, you know, doing something a little different to get it to where you want it to be. All right, and the final outcome is, see, passion ignited. So this is an opportunity. This is kind of like the Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot. It's kind of like the universe handing you this idea, this great idea that is going to make you feel very passionate, a passionate project, but it was reversed. So I feel, again, like, you know, you're not going to realize this idea right away. It's going to take some time and planning before you're ready to get moving forward on this. So take your time. This is the month to be working on this project, the next few months, I feel, before it's ready to put out there into the public eye. Okay? I'm also getting relationship harmony is reverse and simplify your life. So this, I mean, you could be sort of distracted with relationships right now or other people. I mean, it is the holidays. You're going to be wanting to celebrate. But this is also about simplifying your life. So you may have to look at, okay, what things, what are you doing in your life that's distracting you from accomplishing your dreams? Can you simplify certain things so that you can concentrate and focus on that project? I also have the heart chakra opening up, which is wonderful. And that is next to make a wish. So I feel like this project, because, you know, it is about something that you're going to feel very passionate about, is something that is true to your heart's desire. This is a wish that you have and that you want to fulfill. And this will occur in the near future, but you just have to be patient with the process, because there are a few steps that you have to deal with and you have to take care of before you accomplish that wish. And it could be about, you know, cutting out things, simplifying your life here and there. Now, and here is the dream card right here. So I feel like something that is close to your heart you are going to achieve. For some of you, it may actually be buying that dream home. But I generally see this as being very successful in something that you've been desiring, and you get your wish, and then you're not going to be able to rest. You're going to be very, very busy. And that is in keeping with the ready, set, go. You may not be ready to get moving towards your dream in December, because you have to take care of some certain issues like editing and switching things up, trying new things, exploring different paths before you get your project to where you want it to be. And then you're going to realize your dream, and then you're going to take off, and you're going to be so busy. So you're going to be getting your wish in the near future. It may not be only in the month of December, it may be in January. All right, let's take a look at love. And this is for Leo. You know, I feel like I said Cancer in the beginning. I apologize. This is for Leo. Maybe there is a significant Cancer individual in your life that's coming through. You know, this is very interesting. This is very similar to Cancer. So you may have met, for some of you Leos, you may have met an individual who happens to be in the sign of Cancer. And so, because there's a lot of similarities here, you may actually want to look at the reading I did for Cancer. But you're coming into the month, Leo, with some control issues that you need to deal with. So you may be trying to control a relationship that is not meant to be controlled. And I'm also getting that you have to take it slowly, and, you know, going back to the patience and planning as well, getting to know each other, taking the relationship slowly, because there's someone new in your life that you may be wanting to rush or force. And that is the block. So you know, you want to make the effort, but you want to do it at a in a way where you're taking it slowly and getting to know the person. So opening up to that new love without having to control how the relationship moves, and trusting in the process. And trust in your intuition to take the steps necessary. I mean, you do have to make an effort here, but it's really following your intuition, not what you think you need to do, because this is how relationships go, because then you're controlling it. Really get to know each other, because that is the advice. Slowly, step by step. And trust. Trust in this coming together. All right, let's take a look at your life purpose and career. Life purpose for Leo, December 2018. Here we go. Teaching, freedom, and letting go. Interesting. It's interesting that this is after the teaching. For some of you who are already teachers, I feel like you're contemplating whether to walk away from what you've been doing for a long time, because the let go card is here. So trust that, you know, there will be something else for you in the future. And I'm going to pull another card to get some clarity on that. But it's okay to let go of something that no longer has you feeling passionate. And we saw that here where, you know, you weren't quite ready to move forward with this new idea yet. And maybe it's because you really have to step away from this old profession. I'm just going to pull another card here. Yeah, just trust. It doesn't want to reveal itself what that is right now, because maybe you're not very clear about what it is that makes you feel passionate. And you're waiting for that to sort of lock in or download. And just trust in the process that it's okay for you to walk away from something that no longer serves you. And that something new is coming in the near future. So in December, it's okay to let that go and trust that whatever you're thinking about moving into is going to fall into place. And then finally, your overall energy, Leo. Oh, look at this card just dropped out. Star Child. Wow. And look at that beautiful green energy. It reminds me of the heart chakra. You're really opening up to something new that's going to make your heart sing. Number 3 is a very creative number as well for the arts, I feel sometimes. Star Child. I'm going to read that because this is a new deck that I received. It's called the Native Heart Healing Guide from Melanie Ware. And I haven't really gotten to know each card separately yet. So this means inborn ability, mentoring, embracing life, opportunity, or an adventure. This healing mandala brings forth guidance on the star children who are, have been, and will continue to grace your earth. Your planet is receiving unprecedented numbers of highly evolved star children who are anchoring love within and upon the earthly realm. Children are being their whole selves as never witnessed before, as they live in accord with their innate wisdom. Open hearts and open minds are called for as you allow these children to lead the way, paving the future with a mortar of love and bricks of silver and gold. It's interesting that it talks about opening hearts and open minds. This card is also linked to the emerald green ray, black obsidian ray, third eye chakra, earth, awareness, unity, calm, and feeling centered. So I'm just going to cut ahead here. It says, after all, the light you see at the end of the tunnel reflects your own light, your own brilliance. Listen with your heart and move forward with love. It's interesting that it's talking about children, and you know, this card is teaching. And it looks like there are kids here. So, and I know that, you know, I feel like the cards were saying it's okay, you can let go of an old profession. But maybe for some of you who are teaching children right now, maybe you're changing that profession. You're not necessarily walking away from it, but you're opening up to helping children in a different way. So not necessarily in a school environment, but it could be more children who come onto this earth plane with a very highly evolved soul that you're helping to acknowledge and recognize. I'm going to leave you with that. I also feel like it's embracing what you're destined to do on this earth, and it's related to the heart chakra. You may be helping others open up to their heart's desires and love. All right, Leo. Happy holidays.